Hello guys, we're here with HatFilms. We've got We've got Ross Hornby to the side.
Good day.
AKA
DJ H3 Max. Yeah.
H3 Max. It's really hard to pronounce. Yeah. And we've got Chris Trott.
Hello, I am Trottimus, Chris Trott.
And then we've got Nico Perrigan from Corridor Digital.
Almost.
It's a reference. It's
not
fun.
Nico, it's
Okay.
I'd like to be in Corridor Digital.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, I'm
So-
Al Smithy. Or Al or
I
Smith.
feel really small right now.
He likes Al.
I don't like Al.
I never called him Al.
Right.
Never called
Slightly
you
taller than you, but it's fine. I mean, there's no problem. Okay, so
Al. You look like a
we're
child.
gonna.
All right, just accept it. Embrace it.
Whatever.
It's who you are. So
It is.
A child with a man.
I
who
can't
you
change
are.
this. I could get a box, but carry on.
We don't have a box.
Get him a
Okay,
box,
so I'm
damn it.
gonna start off with a personal question. It's not really personal, but you
Why are you
guys
so
are you guys do a lot of things besides Minecraft. I mean, we're here at MineCon, and you guys do just tons of stuff. You guys have trials, you have DayZ, you have all kinds of stuff.
Board.
And besides that, you also make music.
Yeah.
And how do you all manage to do all these things?
We don't. We struggle.
Yeah, we just don't sleep much, and it hurts.
The struggle before was we were living in separate places, so doing all these different games was very hard and taxing. We had to send hard drives
Hosting
to each
hard
other.
drives, literally
Hosting.
hosting hard
Yeah.
drives.
All the game footage is so big, it's just hard to work with when you're away.
But now we're living together, things are a lot easier. So it's a lot of work, but it's what we do all day, every day instead of.
And it's still fun, so until it gets really not fun, we'll keep doing
And
it.
then it gets to 5 a.m. and you go to bed. But yeah, it's a lot of
When our
work.
eyes bleed, we stop. If our eyes bleed, we will stop.
Yes.
But
Just
at
so
the
you
end of
know,
the day,
health
we
and safety
enjoy
first.
we enjoy doing it. We enjoy making our eyes bleed at the end of the day.
Yes, we do.
Your previous, just get back to the topic of Minecraft. You had an Xbox edition, the last when it first came out. You started it, and needless to say, there were slight issues that happened that went down.
Yeah.
He burnt down the house, and
Just like burn the house down.
These guys create
Not
something
really get
beautiful,
anywhere.
And I just
they
it.
spent 6-7 episodes.
But yeah, we'll do this. We'll do that.
This guy comes along.
Then he just puts some Tinder
I
to
felt
it.
like
It's
it
gone.
was getting stagnant as a series. So no.
He
I don't
burned
want
it
to do this
down.
anymore.
But it was quite funny. The thing is, they keep making things out of wood.
Yeah.
When's that going to stop? And then
It's our
nice.
fault,
There's
apparently.
tons of other
It's an attractive material.
like, materials you could use.
There is, but also you could not be a pyromaniac.
can't be what I'm not.
He's born and bred pyromaniac.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah. So, what made you start the new one, knowing what you were getting into again?
We only started
Because
the new one because we literally just did the 1.8.2 trailer for the Xbox edition, and we thought, well, you know, there's some new stuff in this. It's probably going to be a bit further ahead, so we might actually enjoy it more. So yeah, we
Bug
do.
a bit because when we do the trailers, we literally have to play them. We were playing for about 4 days, I think, to film the Xbox stuff. And because like you kind of get the bug a bit, like it's like when we played Watch Trials episode or edit a Halo or something. We're like,
You're like, oh, let's just play it again. It's just like you kind of get this like a fever, gaming fever.
The Xbox version is also caught up more. So like before 1.8, there was a lot of things missing.
You didn't have hunger and
yeah,
stuff,
all that
And
stuff.
creative
So
mode as well in there as well.
There's actually things as well that actually work a bit better on Xbox. For example, minecarts.
yeah.
Like because they had transplant the code into like the something that would work on Xbox. It's a bit less buggy. And also just the play style is completely different, isn't it? Like you
Easier
sit back with the controller and
Yeah.
just it's a more chilled out. I would describe it, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, you could just sit back on the couch and just play with your friends on split screen as well, which is like a whole different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, there's huge differences between the PC and Xbox versions, but they are both enjoyable. I think.
The fans are very set on one or the other, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Xbox version's done like what over 500 million in sales. So like, it's like the most
Exactly.
popular arcade game ever. Like,
Yeah.
so
I think it recently surpassed Call of Duty in online play.
really,
really,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Wow.
impressive.
One of these things. It was either sales or online gaming,
mad.
something like that.
so great.
That's mine.
But it's really crazy, yeah. So, individual questions. You all started playing Minecraft. You just had a panel and you talked about a lot of these things, and people probably have seen the live stream. But for those who don't, like, how did you all get started in Minecraft just as a game?
Well, me and Trot were playing it like at university. Like, I think you saw it online, and then we like saw the video of the guy who made the Starship Enterprise. What is it?
Yeah.
Star
Yeah,
Trek, whatever it is.
Enterprise,
Yeah. and yeah, and then we kind of like thought, well, what is this game? Like, I kind of thought this doesn't look like a game, like, because it was so kind of lo-fi and like just not very high quality. And I thought, well, we'll try it out. We saw CNANers do a video on it, and it actually looked really quite interesting, kind of quite fun to survive in this world. So yeah, we went from there, and then after playing it for a while, we then thought, well, we could try making videos, and that's kind of how it went from there.
And there was people to be on Skype because I've known Trop before uni. Not really. I'm not really needing persuading. I like playing games a lot. So
It was £8 then.
I was even we bought
really
it in
cheap.
alpha. So like it's just like try it out, and I was like, oh, so how much is it? And he's like, oh, it's like £6 or £7. Like, okay, and it's like a 1.5 megabyte download. Like,
I was
so,
instantly
What is
roped
this
in.
game?
yeah, this is brilliant.
On Java.
It was amazing. I was so roped into like, oh, you can actually destroy the whole world
Yeah.
and then rebuild it. That is just a novel concept in itself.
Start throwing TNT around. That's why you do it, I think. It's just like,
No, Chris, it was amazing.
I can spawn in,
Yeah.
servers, ooh.
Yeah, then we start cheating, and then we don't do it so much anymore.
Exactly. And you said something about trying to build the mines of Moria.
Yeah, that happened. I gave it a
I was going to
go.
build it with you, but then I realised it was just a lost
And he
cause.
tried to persuade me. I spent 2 hours just hollowing out. And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, just keep
We're
going.
literally
Just go
digging.
around.
Just keep digging.
There was a stage where we were building, like we were literally digging. We're like, why are we're doing a job that people are like a real job? Like this feels like we're actually digging away, and why are we doing this? There are people who get paid for this. Like
actual
just
miners,
really
yeah.
mining. It's like,
Forget it's
why?
meant to be
Stop it. Let's go be
play.
creative.
It's
Let's
meant
do
to be
something
play.
fun.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just stop digging a hole for like hours. It's like this is
That's
just.
what Minecraft's like sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just pulls you in.
So
I mean,
that's
yeah.
abandoned now. That mine is
that mine
abandoned.
is-
That mine is not lost in the
much
archives.
like the real mines of Moria, yeah.
Yeah.
Full of goblins, mate.
That's a good moment. That's good.
That's such a nerdy reference. Or,
I'm sure everyone will get it.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone will get it. But about the Mines of Moria, there's a couple of guys. I don't know if you've heard of them, the Minecraft Middle Earth guys that have recreated
yes,
almost
yeah.
all of Minecraft Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I've heard of them.
among which is the Mines of Moria that they've
Yeah.
actually
Wow,
done.
we should go in there.
Yeah.
And what do you
They've
think?
asked us to come and have a look.
Oh, really?
We've trying to put it in our schedule because we love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Like,
they came
so-
up to us after the
Yeah.
panel, in fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think we're
Oh, they're
gonna.
here actually.
They're here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
might have to try and find them. now.
Stinky bread for 3 days.
So, yeah.
We just quite-
I think we'll do a tour of that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of these things that people are rebuilding these giant structures, and some people are like, "Oh, these people have no lives. What are you doing with you? Why are you spending all your time on this?" What are your opinions on that?
Sometimes when you do build something, you kind of then look at it after and go, why did I build that? But then you like, at the time it's just quite fun and creative, but then when you realise it doesn't have a purpose, there are times where you're like, oh, maybe I should have done something else. But I mean, most of the time when you're building like kind of like roller coaster stuff, that's why the Minecraft Xbox thing, it's actually more fun because then you can actually like try out and stuff. So yeah, it depends on your mindset at the time. So like if you want to build something creative, then it's quite fun. But yeah, like when we built that haunted house for the 1.4, like we were watching that go and it looked awesome. So,
Also-
I'm really happy with that way that turned out.
and then you make it functional.
Yeah.
You make it functional.
I think it's also
And shape
based.
the roof like a 1.4.
It's based on showcasing. So
It's a good touch.
it's like showing off, really.
Yeah.
And once
Yeah.
you built something, you don't really want to keep it to yourself. You want to post it somewhere.
That's
So
why it's so viral
it's the
in
whole.
general, isn't it? Because people want to show what they built.
Yeah.
So they put it on YouTube, or they have a multiplayer server where it's like you build stuff together. It's like, look at what I made. No, look what I made. I've got a bigger thing, and then it just keeps going
Exactly.
from there.
Don't
So,
want
yeah.
to think about Trots.
Yeah, you don't
Bigger thing. Which is tiny, by the way.
One thing, are you keeping an eye on the little red record button? Because after 12 minutes it stops, so you have to restart that DSLR's Canon going. Really lovely.
I love the cannon.
Yeah, definitely. Other questions? I forgot now. Sorry.
We can
Really,
ask them.
really
we can-
unprofessional.
How
Really
How you doing today? You all right?
unprofessional. Yeah, no, it's been great. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's been a great time.
Tired?
Yeah,
Sorry?
well, we've done.
Yeah, well, this is the first interview I've ever done, so.
Oh, well, congratulations. You're doing very well.
Yes.
Well,
Doing
thank
well.
you, thank you.
Doing great.
The adventure maps we've done. We did the epic adventure map, which these guys made. Fire UK.
Oh, there they are.
No,
just
don't
just
turn
turn,
around,
just
just
turn it
trust
real
us that
quick.
they're there.
Yeah,
They're in the wings.
they're in the background.
And
yeah.
that is awesome. We've done other smaller, like kind of adventure maps type things.
Most
I
of
guess
them
kind of
we
Forsaken
had to kind
Lands
of
was one,
infuse.
Skylands was one, but like just terrible dungeons on
An
Skylands.
epic adventure was the worst.
The worst one.
Freudian.
Terrible.
Come on, man.
Epic Adventure was the first one that we actually tried to follow the storyline on, because with things like Forsaken Lands and Skylands, we literally used the map in its with its features
As
We
a
didn't-
sandbox.
Yeah, and then we just messed around with it. Whilst Epic Adventure, we've actually there's quite a strong narrative in it, so we sort of followed it.
And it's sort of a narrative for us as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun.
We're
And
being
yeah.
spoon-fed by the guys at Fan UK, so that's,
We're
that's fine.
And then thrown into lava.
Yeah.
So thanks very much, Matt.
No problem.
Yes.
Appreciate
Great.
that.
It's wonderful. Okay, so one more question. When you started doing YouTube, there was probably some sort of incentive that made you like, okay, we want to record this. This is awesome. What made you?
The only incentive was from the community, the feedback. Like when we started getting 50 views, 100 views, we're like, wow, that's incredible.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
why are they watching
Yeah.
us just play around in a game of Minecraft? And then it just grew from there.
And
And that was more.
Jermaine.
And then when we actually made the trailers and stuff, that was just a huge buzz for us, just to make something that so many people would watch. And yeah, I think that's the main buzz. Literally just kind of seeing the reaction from fans and the comments and stuff. We read most of the comments we get, even though there's thousands on some videos. It's we'll read most of the ones that go on it. So
It's having that
Good
responsibility
feedback.
as well. It's like having that responsibility. You guys are representing the latest update of the trailer, and it's like we're infusing our HatFilms into it. We're wondering, is it 2 HatFilms or 2 Mojang? But it's gone really well, and we're really happy and thankful that we got such a huge boost from doing them. So it's that buzz.
after the 1.7 trailer, we literally jumped up 40,000 subscribers in one day.
We just celebrated 1,000 subs. We did a big time lapse of that.
Right, the time lapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people were watching the 40,000 celebration one. They were like, "Oh, it was only last week." When
2 weeks ago.
yeah, it's crazy.
it's really cool.
Really good though.
So one last question before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Is there something that YouTube doesn't know about you guys that you would want to share?
YouTube doesn't know. I
They
don't
don't have a
know.
website that works, so I'd like to let them know that they ought to have a working website.
Well, I mostly mean something about you.
Something about us.
Or just us being annoyed at them.
Well, you can also complain about YouTube. I mean, we love doing that.
You mean the YouTube community?
Well, I mean,
Or-
you personally. What does a YouTube Yeah, exactly.
You mean
yeah.
the community? We thought you meant
What is-
actually YouTube
No,
as Google.
So a fact
what
about
does the
us. 'Cause
community
Because we have lots of
not know
gripes
about
with
you?
YouTube as a company. 'cause they're
Oh,
all-
okay, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
in terms of them
I mean,
removing
we-
the front page.
Yeah.
Why'd you take
But
it
yeah,
away?
This is gonna
something they
go
don't know
on
about
YouTube,
us.
you
I've seen the
realise.
video.
Okay, right, yes, fine. Screw him. Screw the man. So one thing they don't know about us, right, okay, well, the reason some guns have been appearing in our videos recently is because we thought it'd be fun to play with. Airsoft, as quite a few people have worked out in the comments, airsoft is a bit like paintballing, you run around with replica BB guns, shooting things, it's a lot of fun. So
We're
that's
also
something-
inspired by a lot of Freddie W stuff, because we always wanted to get into
Yeah.
kind of some effects work and kind of also some good cinematography, and kind of that action style stuff will kind of suits with the guns and
What
then
you've
us
seen
getting camera.
of what we've done was a very, very quick job. We could do a lot better effects work than that. It's just literally do a quick gun blast or whatever, and it was really like a 30-minute job. Usually something like that, if you've seen any Freddie W tutorials, for example, he'll show you how to do room flash and all that sort of
It's
stuff.
really easy as well. I mean,
Well, I'm
quite
not too
simple
hard.
to-
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I don't want to step on any
you wanna-
toes here.
yeah.
or-
It depends.
We did
It
in
can
the
be
night,
really
so,
easy.
yeah.
There's 2 levels. There's one where you do all the effects yourself, or there's 2 where you get the video co-pilot pack
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
just put it on top.
Yeah, well, that's
That's
once
the
you get
easy
that,
way.
that's the easy. That's basically what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get the muzzle flare in there.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
add some little glow
Yeah.
effects.
Let's
Yeah.
People at YouTube won't know what we're talking about now, but some in-depth After
Tutorials
Effects.
everywhere, so.
Yeah.
But that is something they don't know. So
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Look, Blame's just face palming over there in the chair, and it's just like, oh, this is going nowhere. So, no other specifics?
No, I
think I've listed my personal ones on
I stole his.
All right, you
Yeah,
guys
We're
do a
all
podcast as well.
musicians in our own rights, aren't we? And that's kind of something that comes through, but it usually comes through in a Hat Ventures package. Ross has done a lot of what would you describe what you've done before?
Oh, I don't know really. The stuff I've done is pixel dust.
remixes.
I did a remix of Florence and the Machine, which I was surprised. I released it way before we did Hat Ventures, and it got 150, probably on 200,000 views, and I was like, wow, that's
And then
incredible.
recently, Pixel Dust is something that we've released that's been really popular. Trot has always been into sort of electronic music.
I've done a lot of music for
Recently, you focused on orchestral work, haven't you?
Yeah, I really like blending really epic soundtracky, Lord of the Ringsy, orchestral music. I love soundtracks, so my whole list on
You can
iTunes.
churn out novelty tunes like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a lot of like the
Burst
time lapses at the beginning. They're great because they're so fun and like and you literally churn them out in a night. It's great. Like, that's what's good about that.
Speaking of novelty, I'm in a bluegrass band.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So yeah, there we go.
That's a thing. That's
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
know. I didn't know.
So
that.
yeah, there we go.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can people find you if they don't already know who you are, which
It's
I find really hard.
HAAT Films on YouTube. I guess if you just type in HatFilms on the YouTube bar, you'll find us straight away. Or Hat Ventures. You should find us. And our Twitter is @hat_films. So yeah.
Cool. So I think
we
that
do most of our updates on that.
I think that wraps about up for this one.
Yeah, awesome.
So thank you guys
Thank
a
you.
lot for
Really, thank you.
doing this interview with me.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a
Great
right pleasure.
interviewer.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
well.
You're gonna
It's
give me
his
the-
first time. It's all right.
It's my first time.
All right. Give
You're
him a
gonna
like.
give me the serious
Just on
topic
YouTube.
dolphin porn later, right?
Yeah, I'll get you that. That's fine. It'll be cheap. It'll be cheap.
Mike's right there, guys.
I didn't. I should have
Nightmare.
done this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Okay, guys, real quick as a last thing, we've got a free copy of Minecraft that we're giving away. And to win that, all you have to do is go over to my channel, be subscribed to my channel, and post a comment on one of the full interviews. We'll pick one at random, and that person will get sent a message through their personal YouTube, and you will be able to get a free copy of Minecraft.